The Pentagon will keep the USS Dwight D Eisenhower in the Persian Gulf for now as the U.S. proceeds with its withdrawal from Afghanistan. DoD spokesman John Kirby announced the news today. Meanwhile, lawmakers from both sides are raising questions about the September 11th drawdown. Here's Mike Gooding.
Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin has decided to extend the aircraft carrier USS Dwight D Eisenhower's deployment in the Middle East for a period of time. That move comes just days after President Biden announced a September 11th date for the U.S. to withdraw from Afghanistan. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said Friday it would be foolhardy and imprudent not to assume that there could be resistance and opposition to the drawdown by the Taliban, given their staunch rhetoric.
We must ensure that Afghanistan will not be a source of planning, plotting, or projection of terrorist attacks around the globe, including against the homeland.
Lawmakers have misgivings about what the future holds for Afghanistan once the U.S. leaves.
And the arbitrary September the 11th deadline for troop drawdown risks a power vacuum that terrorists will dominate and use to threaten our homeland again.
The top U.S. military leader for the Middle East, U.S. Central Command General Frank McKenzie, said he, too, is worried.
I am concerned about the ability of the Afghan military to hold on after we leave, the ability of the Afghan Air Force to fly in particular after we remove the support for those aircraft.
And McKenzie said rather ominously, the Afghan military might not survive at all.
But I can tell you this, if we don't provide them some support, they certainly will collapse, and I think that's not in our best interest.
Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.
The U.S. currently has more than 2,500 troops in Afghanistan. NATO has said it will follow the same September 11th timetable for withdrawing its more than 7,000 allied forces.